True greatness is never bought, it cannot be inherited, it cannot be stumbled upon, and it cannot be earned through shortcuts or luck. Real greatness is the currency of effort, paid in blood, sweat, and tears. It is forged in the relentless fires of struggle, hammered by failures, and polished by the relentless pursuit of more. Every person who achieves something extraordinary has a history of sacrifice written into their bones, a ledger of pain etched into their soul. And those who have not faced the furnace of challenge will never know the weight of true victory. Blood is the reminder of commitment. It is the cost of pushing past fear, of standing firm when every instinct screams retreat, of fighting battles that no one else can see. Sweat is the evidence of perseverance. It is the countless hours spent honing craft, the relentless practice when fatigue sets in, the silent labor that goes unnoticed while the world sleeps. Tears are the testament of endurance. They are shed in moments of despair, in the wake of disappointment, in recognition of loss, but also in celebration of small victories, the quiet acknowledgement that the climb is worth it. Together, blood, sweat, and tears become the foundation of achievement, the unspoken language of those who refuse to settle for mediocrity. Greatness does not arrive in comfort. It is not born in the safety of ease or the warmth of convenience. It emerges in the crucible of pressure, in the chaos of challenge, in the moments when surrender seems like the only option. Those who are willing to pay the price do not fear pain, they embrace it. They understand that each drop of effort, each ounce of sacrifice, each moment of struggle is an investment in themselves, a deposit into the vault of legacy. And over time, those deposits compound, creating a force so powerful that it cannot be ignored, a presence so undeniable that it shapes the world around it. Every champion has walked this path. Every innovator, every leader, every trailblazer has bled for their vision. They have sweat in solitude when applause was absent. They have wept in silence when hope seemed lost. And yet they rise. Not because life was easy, not because the stars aligned, but because they understood the simple truth. Greatness demands payment, and they were willing to pay it, in full, without hesitation. Blood, sweat, and tears are not punishments. They are the keys, the currency, the sacred toll that separates those who dream from those who achieve. And so, if you seek real greatness, know this: it will not be given. It will not come wrapped in comfort or presented on a silver platter. It will be earned moment by moment, sacrifice by sacrifice, and tear by tear. It will demand everything you have and more, until the fire inside you burns hotter than the obstacles around you. Only those willing to pay the price in full, to bleed for their vision, to sweat for their craft, and to cry for their journey, will understand what it truly means to be great. The road to greatness is littered with failure. Each misstep, each mistake, each disappointment is not a signal to quit, but a lesson carved into the journey. Those who rise understand that failure is not the enemy, it is the sculptor shaping the raw material of ambition into something unbreakable. The pain of falling, the sting of defeat, the ache of trying and not succeeding, they are all investments, deposits into a legacy that only the persistent can claim. Greatness is patient, but it is also unforgiving. It waits for those who endure, but it punishes those who falter too long in hesitation. Sacrifice is never painless. It asks you to give up comforts, to abandon distractions, to turn away from the easy pleasures that dull the edge of ambition. Nights spent alone, hours spent refining skills, moments denied to leisure or entertainment, all are the currency of the relentless. And though the world may not see the effort, though applause may never come in the early stages, the seeds of greatness are quietly taking root, nourished by the sweat and determination that most never witness. Discipline is the unseen force that fuels achievement. It whispers when the mind is loud, reminding you to keep going when every fiber screams to stop. It guides action when passion flickers and motivation wanes. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and reality, the quiet engine that turns vision into victory. Without it, talent is wasted, ambition falters, and potential dies in the shadows of procrastination. With it, even the smallest effort compounds into monumental success. Every struggle strengthens character. Each challenge is a test of endurance, a gauge of willpower, a measure of commitment. The weight you bear today, the exhaustion you feel now, the failures you endure, they are all forging a spirit that cannot be broken. Strength does not arrive fully formed. It is built in moments of resistance, in days when giving up seems easier, in nights spent wrestling with doubt and fear. Those who embrace struggle discover the unshakable power within themselves, a power that no circumstance can take away. Greatness is lonely. Few understand the sacrifices, fewer witness the grind, and even fewer appreciate the cost. You will walk through corridors of solitude, hear echoes of doubt, and face criticism from those who cannot comprehend the depth of your commitment. And yet, that isolation is not punishment, it is purification. In solitude, the mind sharpens, the heart strengthens, and the vision crystallizes. Those who endure alone learn that validation is not found in others, but in the quiet satisfaction of relentless effort. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is action despite fear. Every great achievement was preceded by uncertainty, doubt, and trepidation. Every bold step taken, every boundary crossed, every limitation challenged, demanded courage. And courage does not arrive like a thunderbolt. It grows in moments of persistence, it strengthens with every defiance of comfort, and it flourishes when the heart refuses to yield to despair. Those who cultivate courage understand that fear is not a signal to retreat, it is the compass guiding them to the edge of greatness. Time is both ally and adversary. It tests patience, measures consistency, and rewards endurance. Those who chase greatness learn to respect its rhythm, to trust the slow accumulation of effort, and to persist when results seem distant. Overnight success is a myth. Real triumph is the product of relentless days, repeated failures, and unwavering determination. Every tick of the clock is a reminder that effort is fleeting, but legacy is permanent, and that those who persist will ultimately rise above the noise of the ordinary. Finally, greatness is not a destination, it is a journey. It is not a trophy, a title, or a fleeting moment of recognition. It is a state of being forged in struggle, defined by sacrifice, and proven in resilience. Every drop of blood, every bead of sweat, every tear shed along the path contributes to the story of the warrior who refused to quit. And when that warrior stands victorious, it is not the applause that defines them. It is the unshakable knowledge that they paid the price in full, endured the storms, and transformed themselves into something more than ordinary. And so, remember this, real greatness demands everything, but it gives back more than you ever imagined. It is not given, it is earned. It is forged in the fires of adversity, shaped by relentless effort, and polished by the tears shed along the way. Only those willing to bleed, to sweat, to cry, and to rise again, no matter how many times they fall, will ever truly know what it means to be great. Greatness is a relentless teacher. It does not excuse mistakes, it does not forgive laziness, and it does not wait for the timid. It demands accountability, pushing you to face your flaws, confront your weaknesses, and endure the moments when giving up feels like the only sane choice. Every challenge, every setback, every night spent questioning your own worth is a lesson in resilience. Those who persist learn that discomfort is not the enemy. It is the forge where the soul is strengthened, where ordinary effort is transformed into extraordinary achievement. Vision alone is not enough. Dreams, no matter how vivid, remain fragile until forged by action. The bridge between imagining greatness and achieving it is paved with sweat-soaked days, sleepless nights, and countless acts of persistence when no one is watching. Every small step counts, every repeated effort compounds, and every moment of discipline builds a structure strong enough to carry the weight of ambition. To dream without sacrifice is to hold air in your hands, beautiful but fleeting. The mind is a battlefield. Doubt, fear, and procrastination wage war relentlessly, whispering that you are not capable, that the climb is too steep, that you will never succeed. But those who achieve greatness do not surrender to these lies. They fight back with focus, with patience, with unyielding determination. Each victory over self-doubt is a scar that marks growth. Each act of courage, however small, strengthens the armor of resolve. Greatness is born not in comfort, but in the fight against the very thoughts that tell you to quit. Finally, remember this. True greatness is a legacy, not just a moment. It is measured not by applause, by awards, or by recognition, but by the lives changed, the standards raised, and the inspiration left behind. Every drop of blood, every tear, every ounce of sweat contributes to a story that outlives you. A story of relentless pursuit, unwavering courage, and a refusal to accept mediocrity. Those who dare to pay the price will discover that greatness is not a distant prize. It is the transformation that occurs when ordinary individuals rise again and again until they become extraordinary.